Ever wondered why Sonic is fast, or why Tails has 2 tails, or why Knuckles can do this? It's all because of the jewel containing the ultimate power, the Master Emerald. The Master Emerald comes from Earth. It's one of the few things on Earth that can actually stop the other jewels containing the ultimate power, the Chaos Emeralds. But the Chaos Emeralds were not always on Earth.
I'm so used to using the Chaos Emeralds, it's kind of hard to accept they're from space.
Yes, they were central to the Ancients' power and native to their world. They are the only things that can awaken all the functions on the island, and were taken away with the last survivors to another land.
The reason why I'm bringing this up, the reason why I'm bringing all of this up, is because the Chaos Emeralds don't actually matter for this discussion. Because what we're actually talking about is how the Master Emerald affects the world, and how the Master Emerald affects the world is told to us through this memo.
I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the Ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They're relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction. After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable.
Okay, first of all, this is already a parallel to Chaos being a mutant. Chaos is a mutant in Sonic lore, but not only that, the only possible radiation for this to be is Chaos radiation, because Dark Gaia only wakes up every few million years, and the Ancients didn't have a chance to actually encounter Dark Gaia. Also, everyone who got affected with his energy only got affected with his energy when he woke up. With all that being said, with literally everything that could be said, has been said. So what are we trying to prove? What we're trying to prove is that everything on the planet has been affected by chaos energy in one way or another. The first thing we need to prove is a timeline. The reason why we need to prove a timeline is to make sure that all these events actually make sense in the order that they're being portrayed. And we'll just use this egg memo to show you the order of events.
Who were the Ancients? They predate any civilization by a wide margin. The Echidnas? Pfft. The Black Arms? Please. The Babylonians? Hardly. And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why?
So what we know is 3 things about the Master Emerald. The Master Emerald was unguarded due to the simple fact that the Echidna tribe wasn't around. We know that the Master Emerald was calling to the Chaos Emeralds to come find it, and we also know that nobody was guarding the Master Emerald, and the Master Emerald was never found by the Ancients. Unless we want to believe that the Master Emerald also came from space, it had to have been somewhere. That somewhere is probably in the ground. Okay, I'm gonna be very clear and very stern when I say this. The Master Emerald was probably in the ground somewhere. It hadn't been dug up yet, it hadn't been found. We have no way of knowing or understanding or even conceiving of a being existing before the Ancients. And if we had any proof of that, we would have been at least hinted towards. It would have been. Tails is one of the few characters on the planet that has one of the visible mutations, that being his second tail. But what we don't know about Tails is where that mutation came from. Apparently, he was born like that, which I believe. But him being born like that doesn't mean that he didn't get his energy from Chaos Energy. The most prominent moment from the Chaos Emeralds is its ability to do this one simple thing. Okay, so what we know about this moment is that Knuckles did not turn off the Chaos Emeralds. He did not say the chant that turned off the Chaos Emeralds, the one that unites the power and all that stuff. What he did was went out there and literally punched Sonic out of his super form. And because he did not say the chant, you can surmise that this is Chaos Energy. In Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, they never visualized him saying the chant. Now, obviously, they don't always need to visualize him saying the chant, but also they had multiple re-releases to actually figure out or make us understand that he did say the chant before doing these things, and from what we can surmise about the chant, it's only meant for turning off the Chaos Emeralds or neutralizing their power. But neutralizing their power doesn't actually knock the emeralds out of a person. Next, we have to talk about the Starfall Islands. The Starfall Islands are one of the few places that has been affected by Chaos Energy more than other places. The reason why we say that is because of the Chaos Chaos Emerald abilities, and also the fact that Chaos Emeralds over in the Starfall Islands have unique properties that they have nowhere else, pretty much showing us that there is a stronger connection to Chaos Energy than anywhere else. The reason why I bring this to your attention is because of the giant flickies and the black dragon. And no, the black onyx is not the thing mutating all the creatures, okay? The reason why I say this is that there's a mural in the game that is supposed to show you that the Chaos Emeralds were either used to protect the black onyx, or that the black onyx was created by the Chaos Emeralds. So, you know, it's either one or the other. I believe that it is showing the creation of the black onyx to seal the dragon. The question is are there giant animals and are Chaos Emeralds found in those games? In Sonic 06 we have the giant turtle, but before that though, we have Frog Forest. The animals in Frog Forest range from literal giant frogs to giant alligators. So there's a lot of big species, and also those giant frogs have like electrical abilities and they make plants grow and die and stuff. It's crazy. And then you have the giant anaconda from Sonic Forces. Now the giant anaconda from Sonic Forces could be a Phantom Ruby illusion, but I don't believe so because I didn't see it get used. Usually it has to actively be used in order for it to take effect, and from what I've seen, the Phantom Ruby was not used in the anaconda style fight. Now I know it's not a fight, it's a quick time event, but it's fighting against a giant snake, So based on the idea of these giant animals appearing everywhere, is it very strong to conclude that the energy of the Chaos Emeralds reaches further than they actually appear in actual games and stuff, especially with the giant anaconda, because in Sonic Forces, the Chaos Emeralds don't actually appear in that game at all. And then you combine that with the idea that the Chaos Emeralds cause mutations like they do in the THEW, combined with Tails being mythically born with 2 tails, then you have a very, very strong connection point between all of these different things, showing that the Master Emerald and the Chaos Emerald are mutating the planet. Now, whether they are mutating the planet in quick succession, we have no proof for that. But we do know that it took millions of years for the Echidna tribe to first pop up. And if it took millions of years for the Echidna tribe to first pop up, it's not a very, very bad conclusion to come to. Chaos energy has been touching enough of the planet, or has been using enough of the planet, to where a lot of these creatures are mutating and getting bigger, growing in size, becoming more intelligent. The only thing we don't know how it affects is humans, because we haven't seen a human with superpowers. But everything else in the Sonic universe has a 1%er who has a superpower. Whether it be Tails having the tail, Sonic being extremely fast, Amy's tarot card magic is yet to be seen if that's actually chaos energy. I hope it is, because it lends more to my point, but I don't actually think it is.